Good afternoon, students. This is a continuation of our lesson that you just watched. It's again about transversals, but more specifically about a transversal that crosses parallel lines. So in this one, A, B, and CD have to be parallel. If they're parallel, we have all those types of angles we talked about in the previous lesson: corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, same side interior angles, and same side exterior angles. But now what's nice, if the lines are parallel, and that's the most important thing, if the lines are parallel, we only have two angle measures. So let's make these angle measures a little easier. Hopefully we can get some nice numbers here. But if I change these lines A, B, and C, D, it doesn't matter how I change them. If they're parallel, I have an angle measure of 111 degrees here, 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 and I have an angle measure of 68 here, 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 and here. Should be pointing with these ones, right? Now, the most important thing to realize then is if we have one of them, if we only knew this one angle was 111 degrees, we could calculate this angle measure, because these two angles, by the way, I should define these two angles. They're called a straight angle or a linear pair, because a linear pair mean they add up to 180, right? It's 180 degrees from here to here. So if this is 111, this has to be the rest of the 180. So these two, you could find that this one was 68 degrees by minusing 111 from 180. Likewise, these two angles, these are called a vertical pair. If we have two lines that cross, angles that are across from each other on an intersection are called vertical angles. They're congruent. They're 111 and 111. So these two are considered vertical angles from each other. That's 68 and 68. Now, the most important thing is, if these two lines are parallel, corresponding angles are congruent. This one's 111, and this one down here is 111. Alternate interior angles are congruent. This one here is 111, this one here is 111. They're alternate interior angles. Alternate exterior angles are congruent. Alternate exterior would be this angle here and this angle here. They're both 68.56 degrees and 68.56 degrees. So alternate exterior angles are congruent. Now, the same side interior and exterior, they're not congruent, but they are supplemental. They add up to 180. Supplementary angles add up to 180. So this angle here and this angle here, these two on the same side interior, this plus this would be 180. These two are alternate interior angles. They add up to 180. These two alternate exterior angles add up to 180. These two alternate exterior angles add up to 180. So it's really nice to be able to find missing angle measures if we just know one. It only takes one, and we can find all the other 7 angle measures if the two lines are parallel. This lesson should help you be able to complete the next iExcel lesson. If you do have any questions, again, contact me via Zoom.